In this video, I'm going to talk about diaphragm breathing to see how it can potentially help stuttering. Hi everyone and welcome to Stuttering Leo. My name is Leo and I have a stutter. In this video, as I mentioned, we're going to talk about diaphragm breathing and how and if it can help stuttering. Psychologists have found that practicing your breathing is extremely effective when fighting anxiety, depression and stress. But can improving your breathing also help stutterers? It seems so, as this has been chosen as a technique used by many speech therapists, as well as a method of self-therapy for reducing stuttering. So diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing, is a method used to ensure that we utilize the full capacity of our lungs, something normal, shallow breathing doesn't do. The diaphragm itself is a large muscle at the base of our lungs. So, for example, when a person inhales, the diaphragm contracts and shifts downwards to make room for the expanding lungs as they start to fill with air. When exhaling, the diaphragm then returns to its usual state and helps push the air out of the lungs. When we consciously decide to use diaphragmatic breathing, we are making sure that each breath that we take engages the diaphragm so we can use our lungs to their full potential. But what's wrong with the current way that we breathe? The majority of us tend to breathe using our noses, taking short breaths which barely inhale substantial air into our lungs. Just because we can function with shallow breathing or breathing using just the top half of our lungs, it doesn't mean it's the right and healthy thing to do, especially if you stutter. It's been found that breathing while only partially using your lungs can in fact impair cognitive function, not to mention increase in sleep issues, rising blood pressure, which then increases stress. We know that stuttering can be affected by how well our brain functions, that helping to reduce anxiety and stress can also play a big part in the life of a stutterer and helping them to reduce their stuttering. So making sure our brain receives adequate oxygen in order to perform to its best ability is something we can easily do. So how do you breathe from your diaphragm? So I'll try and explain it. So let's start with the first step. Lay flat on the floor or on your bed and slightly bend your knees and place a pillow between them and your head for extra comfort. Step 2, place one hand on your upper chest and one just below your rib cage. By doing this, you'll be better able to feel your diaphragm move. Step 3, breathe in slowly through your nose so that the hand on your stomach below your rib cage starts to move outwards. The hand on your chest shouldn't be moving. Step 4, as you exhale out, tighten your abdominal muscles, slowly letting them fall inwards. Your stomach should be now sinking in, but your chest shouldn't be moving. Now, of course, we're not trying to achieve fluency while we lay on our backs. However, to begin practicing diaphragmatic breathing, laying down on your back is the perfect way to start. So as you improve and get used to it, you can practice while sitting in a chair or even standing up, following the same methods as I mentioned before, but ensuring that you are sitting or standing relaxed and upright while doing so. So how does diaphragmatic breathing actually help reduce stuttering? Diaphragmatic breathing isn't in itself the cure for stuttering. However, the effects of deep breathing and belly breathing, such as a reduction of stress and anxiety, can be exceptionally beneficial for a stutterer and their stutter and fluency. So the use of diaphragmatic breathing has actually shown to be beneficial for stutterers, as shown in a 1974 study by researchers Azrin and Nunn. I probably am pronouncing their surnames wrong, but it's been shown to be useful, which is always a good thing. So stuttering in itself is unique to every individual. Some suffer severe biological stuttering, while others are facing stutters due to confidence and anxiety issues. But diaphragmatic breathing, it might not be a cure, it might help people, it might not, but it's just an added tool that we can all use to see if in our everyday lives, just by taking a deeper and more correct full breath, if we can enhance our fluency. But yeah, I hope you found this video informative. Give diaphragmatic breathing a go. It's something I'm practicing. It does take a while to get used to, but as I mentioned, if it does prove to be useful, then it's always a positive thing. Thanks for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment too. See you next time.